I met Jacolia when we had nothing but dreams. Medical school debt, long nights, cheap food, big promises. We studied together until closing time, talked about changing lives, and believed love was stronger than money. She used to tell me my compassion was my greatest strength. Back then, she meant it. After graduation, everything changed. I chose family medicine, serving patients who couldn't afford care. She chose plastic surgery, status, luxury, and wealth. At first, it was just comments, then criticism, then contempt. Purpose doesn't pay bills, she said. And suddenly the thing she once loved about me became the thing she despised. She started comparing my life to others, my car, my paycheck, my future. She surrounded herself with doctors who measured success in cars and vacations, while I measured it in lives improved. And one day, she looked at me like I was holding her back. Then she met him, Richard Blackstone, wealthy, powerful, untouchable. A man who made in months what I made in years. A man who represented everything she wanted, and everything I wasn't. When she came home from that conference, I already knew. She sat me down and ended 5 years like a business decision. She told me she'd outgrown me, that Richard offered her the life she deserved, and as she packed her designer bags, she laughed. "You'll always be poor," she said. "Enjoy poverty." Those words stayed longer than she did. 6 months later, I saw her again, at our medical school reunion. She arrived on his arm. Diamonds, confidence, smiles. They mocked my work, called my career noble but small. And everyone watched as the man she chose over me made jokes about my life. Driving home alone that night, I felt broken. Not because I was wrong, but because I was alone. Still, I made a choice. If I was going to lose everything, I would at least stay true to myself. Weeks later, a routine blood test changed my life. Doctors called me in, then specialists, then researchers. They told me I carried a rare genetic mutation, one that made me nearly immune to cancer, 1 in 10 million. What followed was unreal. Universities, pharmaceutical companies, research grants worth millions. I was offered a leadership role in genetic cancer research, not because I chased money, but because I chased meaning. Then the call came. Richard Blackstone had terminal cancer, late stage, aggressive. Money couldn't save him, and the only hope left was my research. They walked into my office, weaker, quieter, desperate. I explained the science, the risks, no guarantees. For the first time, they listened. The treatment worked, slowly, carefully, against the odds. Richard survived, and the research went on to help thousands more. She apologized. She said she finally understood. She said she'd been wrong. But I didn't need revenge. I didn't need validation. She left me for a rich man and mocked my life. But fate revealed the truth.